So, you wanna know how we got here? World War One, the Great War. The war to end all wars. Spoiler alert, it didn't. But we're getting ahead of ourselves. Let's go back to the beginning. Europe, 1914. Everything's fine. Everyone loves each other. Okay, everything's not fine. Everyone secretly hates each other. And they've been building up massive armies just in case. You know, for peaceful purposes. Let's meet our contestants. Britain. They own like everything. An empire where the sun never sets. Mostly because God doesn't trust them in the dark. France. Still mad about the time Napoleon lost and Germany took the territory. They've been waiting 40 years for payback. Germany. They're new. They're proud. They got a massive industrial economy. And Kaiser Wilhelm has a chip on his shoulder the size of his withered left arm. Yes, really. He was born with it. Don't mention it though, he doesn't like talking about it. Wilhelm wants a navy as big as Britain's, because at that time Britain had the world's largest navy. Russia, they're huge and ruled by a guy who thinks God chose his family to rule forever. What could go wrong? Tsar Nicholas II. He looks like a British king, acts like a British king, but somehow makes being a king look way harder than the British made it look. Austria-Hungary, a patchwork empire of 11 different ethnic groups, who all hate each other. And the emperor, Emperor Franz Joseph, is 84 years old and has been ruling since before light bulbs were invented. He's very tired. And then there's the Balkans. The Balkans are like the one corner of a bar where someone's always throwing a punch, and you don't know why. Serbia wants a big Slavic country. Austria-Hungary wants Serbia to stop wanting things. It's tense. Oh, and everyone has alliances. If someone sneezes, everyone catches a cold. Germany and Austria-Hungary are best friends. Russia is Serbia's big brother. France and Russia are friends because they both don't like Germany. Britain is kind of France's friend. Sometimes it's complicated. Archduke Franz Ferdinand. He's the heir to the Austrian throne. He loves hunting. He personally killed 300,000 animals, which seems excessive, and he has opinions, dangerous opinions. Like maybe we shouldn't be mean to Serbia. Austria decided to hold military maneuvers in Bosnia, right next to Serbia, and invite the Archduke. What could go wrong? There's a Serbian terrorist group called the Black Hand. They send 7 teenagers to Sarajevo to assassinate the Archduke. The first guy throws a bomb, bounces off the Archduke's car, and explodes under the car behind him. The Archduke is rushed to the same route, but faster. The driver takes a wrong turn down a dead-end street and tries to reverse. He stalls the engine right in front of a sandwich shop, where one of the assassins, Gabriela Princip, is standing, eating a sandwich. Princip can't believe his luck. He walks up and shoots the Archduke and his wife, and just like that, the whole world catches fire. Austria-Hungary is devastated. Well, Franz Joseph is mostly annoyed he has to deal with this. Another crisis? It was supposed to happen till 5. Austria wants to crush Serbia once and for all, but they scatter Russia. So they check with Germany. Go for it, we got your back. Here's a blank check, do whatever you want. Famous last words. Austria sends Serbia an ultimatum so harsh it's basically designed to be rejected. But Serbia accepts almost everything. Declare war anyway. Almost put on my war pants. Russia mobilizes to protect Serbia. Germany tells Russia to stop. Russia says no. Germany mobilizes. France sees Germany mobilizing and gets ready. Germany has a plan for this. The Simplified plan. Knock off France fast, then turn around and fight Russia, who takes forever to get ready because they're huge and the railroads are terrible. There's just one problem though. Belgium is on this way, and Britain guarantees Belgium's neutrality. Did someone mention Belgium? That's our thing. We like Belgium. Germany invades Belgium anyway. Hey, rude! Britain declares war. Everyone's in now. Everyone thought it would be over by Christmas. We'll be home by Christmas. Well, this is awkward. Germany pushes through Belgium. The Belgians fight back way harder than expected though. Not today, Hans! It slows Germany down just enough. The French make a stand at Marne. They literally use taxis to rush troops to the front. The meter was running, the Germans are stopped. Both sides try to outflank each other, racing to the sea. They run out of room. And now we have the trench warfare, the most miserable way to fight a war ever invented. Welcome to the trenches. You've got mud, rats, disease, corpses, and your feet might fall off, literally. It's called trench foot. It's gross, don't google it though. A space between the trenches is called no man's land. It's full of barbed wire, shell craters, and certain death. And you might be wondering, what's the general strategy? Let's run straight at their machine gun. What could go wrong? Well, they're all dead. Let's do it again, but with more men. And they did. Again and again for years. The Battle of Somme, 60,000 British casualties in one day. Verdun, 700,000 dead. For a few miles of mud that changed hand back and forth. Dear Mum, today we advanced 100 yards. Tomorrow we will probably retreat 100 yards. Love, Tommy. New weapons appeared. Poison gas, tanks, airplanes. They started by waving at each other, then throwing bricks, then shooting pistols, and eventually they figured out how to mount machine guns. Progress. The Red Baron. Germans flying ace. 80 kills. He was so famous that even the guy who killed him gave him the full military funeral. Respect. Meanwhile, the Ottoman Empire joined Germany. They were having a rough century, but they controlled the Dardanelles, which was important. Let's invade Gallipoli. What could go wrong? It went wrong. Church was demoted. You will remember this stuff. Italy switched sides. Bulgaria joined the Central Powers. Romania joined the Allies. Japan took some German islands because why not? Everyone's invited. And America wanted nothing to do with this. This is a European war. We are neutral in thought and deed. But Germany kept sinking American ships with U-boats. Please stop. And they sent a Zimmerman telegram to Mexico. Hey Mexico, if you attack America, we'll help you get back Texas, New Mexico and Arizona. No thanks. America was furious. Wilson asked Congress to war. The world must be made safe for democracy. America joined in 1917. Fresh troops, fresh supplies, it tipped the balance. By 1918, Germany was exhausted. The last offensive failed. The Kaiser abdicated and fled to Netherlands. Austria-Hungary collapsed into a bunch of new countries. The Ottoman Empire collapsed. Russia had a revolution. The Tsar was executed by the Bolsheviks. Russia became communist. That's a whole another video. The war ended at the 11th hour of the 11th day of the 11th month. Of course it did. 16 million dead, 200 million wounded, an entire generation lost. For what? 4 miles of mud? The Treaty of Versailles. Germany got all the blame. They had to pay massive reparations. They lost territory, the army was limited, they were humiliated. The French were like, saves you right. The British were like, maybe this is too harsh. And the Americans were like, you have a League of Nations. America didn't even join the League of Nations. And in Germany, people were angry, humiliated, looking for someone to blame. And one angry veteran with a weird mustache was listening very carefully. But that's also a story for another time. Just remember, this is very brief. Let me know if you want a full lengthy proper detailed video. Like and subscribe. Cut.